Hi, Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. It's a new year now, and it's winter time. And so I thought it'd be fun for us today to make a polar bear mask. And this is going to be a fairly easy item to make. You need a fruit cup, your template for your eyes, a paper plate, stapler, some tissue strips, a craft stick, your scissors, a black marker, some white glue, a black pom-pom, white craft foam, and some white paint, a couple of paint brushes, and you're all set to go. The very first thing you want to do is take this and use your white paint and paint the inside of this white all the way around. Inside white. If you paint it on the outside, then it might flake off later, but if you paint it on the inside, it'll stay white. So paint this and let it dry, and then you are ready to start your mask. You want to take your paper plate, and you see that this is the side food usually goes in. You want to use the back side, and you want to take your template and cut it out. Okay, I've cut the template out, and I cut the eyes out of the template, and lay that right in the middle of your paper plate, and use a pencil and draw inside the circles for the eyes so that you have them marked where you're going to cut those out. So take your paper plate, I fold mine so I can get a start, and then take your scissors and cut the eyes out. All right, I have the eyes cut out. Now I need my craft stick and my stapler, and I'm holding that craft stick at the bottom of the eyes, just about 2 inches in. I take my stapler and staple it on so that I can use this to make my mask. Now, I have already painted my cup and it is dry. So I want to take it and take your white craft foam and set it on there and trace around that. And cut it out. Now you have a circle that you've cut out. Fold it in half and cut right down the fold. So now you have 2 half circles. You want to put one on each side of the back of the bear mask, and then staple them on. So now I have a bear face, and I'm ready to put my muzzle on, which is the white cup that I painted. So I'm going to take glue, and I'm going to put glue around the inside of the cup all the way around and put it on my mask right below the eyes. Okay? Now comes the fun part. You're going to take some glue and you're going to just swirl it all over the, maybe do half at a time so it doesn't dry. And take a paintbrush and spread the glue so that it's all over your mask face. So I have a pretty good coverage of glue here. And I'm going to take my tissue paper and tear strips, small strips. And I'm going to wad up each strip and put it on my mask. And just keep filling in the space until you have all of your space covered. See, your strips aren't very big. They're only about maybe a ½ inch or a little bit bigger. And you just keep building on the mask surface. You can see what I've got so far. And I'm just going to keep going and going with this. Okay, you can see I've got half of my bear done, and we want to keep going with the other half. All right, you can see I have my face completely covered. Now I want to take my hands and kind of pop this back into shape because we want it so it bulges up. And with pushing down with the wet glue, I've made it kind of go concave. So you pop it back up and you want to, we're going to let this dry, but first let's go ahead and finish it. We're going to put some glue right here in the middle of the snout and put our black pom-pom on it. And then we want to take a black marker and do a little mouth down here. So I make kind of a, say an upside down M. With my marker, I made an upside down M. And now all I need to do is let this dry because it's really flimsy right now, but after it dries, it will be all sturdy and you can use your bear mask. So that's it for this week's episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go, and we'll see you next week.